So Jomo, another album.
Case. I forget that I done built this from the ground up, from round up. I don't need no fake friends, trying to make ends just from being around us.
How does this project differ from your albums and EPs you have put out over the last few years?
This one is completely different. This one is purely motivation. I've always said to myself, it's one of the things that have always kept me going. If you don't quit, you actually can't lose. Like, as long as you keep going, you keep doing what you need to be doing, regardless of how you feel or regardless of how it's going, regardless of what the numbers are looking like. As long as you keep going, you're gonna get a W at some point. The message that I want to relay is to keep going, regardless of what's going on in your life. Just know that good times are on the other side of that. Even for me, I'm not in a spot where I'm the most famous artist or got the most money in the world, but there's a point where I could barely see myself being in the position I am now. I believed in myself, but it's when you're not seeing results, it kind of feels like I'm doing this for no reason. So the message that I want to give to other people is the message that I would give to myself when I was younger.
Would you say you learned anything about yourself while you're actually working on this project then?
Oh, 200%. Sometimes it's hard to look at the good things that are going on in your life when there's so much more that you're trying to achieve, so much more that you're trying to do. So it kind of just reminded me of how far I've come, like how hard I've worked to get to this position, even though I always want to achieve more and grow and do better. It's just a reminder that the work that you've put in to get up to this point, it's paid off somewhat.
So does the project reflect where you are right now personally then?
I feel like it's definitely a good reflection of where I am. I feel like it's a good reflection of where my head's at, how I'm feeling about this journey as an artist, and kind of just like my mindset throughout the whole journey of going through the lows and going through the highs, and just a combination of it all for real.
To focus on the songs specifically for a second, is there a specific song that stands out to you and why?
So right now, I've probably got two songs. They're the deeper ones on the album. It's either In God's Hands, and the other one is called My Story. My faith is a big part of music. Like, the whole album, Don't Quit, Can't Lose, it's just a reminder that God has a plan for me. So I just gotta keep going. You know what I'm saying? So In God's Hands is me really speaking to myself and speaking to God about where I'm at and how I should move forward. That one, I speak about things I don't really speak about to other people, you know what I'm saying, regarding my personal life. But it's made me who I am, so I thought it's perfect to put on the album. And it kind of just celebrates the fact that regardless of what I've been through or situations that had to get past, it's got me to this position, so I wouldn't change anything.
So it's safe to say the album means quite a lot to you then.
For sure.
How long has that actually taken?
The first song was made probably a year ago, maybe a little bit even more than that. And that's kind of the only reason why there's only one feature on there, because the first song that was made was the song featuring Florida Drip. I look at some people and I'm like, they deserve way more recognition than they have right now. And that's one of those people. So having him on the album just made so much sense, especially it being the first song that started off the whole creation of the album. So shout out to Florida Drip.
So moving on now to the cover art, what is the meaning behind that?
So for me, while I was making this cover art, I was thinking of so many things. There was a point where I just wanted to cop out and make it some plain text and whatever background and just say to myself, oh, people will get the music, they don't need to look at the cover art. But where this album means so much to me, I thought it only makes sense to really tell a story through the cover art as well. So the left side is me in my bedroom when I first started making music, when music first started showing some sort of promise, but at that point it was still quite stressful for me because I was in school. I was making all the music in my bedroom in my mum's house, and yeah, it was just a hectic time. And the picture on the right it fades into is me performing at the O2 in Birmingham, O2 Academy, and it kind of just shows the progression, shows two sides of the coin of what can happen and a point that you can get to if you just keep going through those times that are hard.
What goals do you have for this project compared to, say, like one of the other ones, like Love Letters?
I really just want to put my all into promoting this album, make sure that it reaches the right ears. And I've never been one to ask people to stream my music or buy my music or go for certain goals in terms of numbers. But one thing I really want to do with this album is chart on iTunes, wherever else it charts, you know what I'm saying, whatever countries it charts in. I really just want to show that, especially as a 100% independent artist, making clean music that is intentional and relatable and purposeful, that you can do something with it. So I'm excited, and I know I've got a great fan base and a great support system of people that listen to my music and show me love. So I'm excited.
Thank you very much, Jomo. So Don't Quit, Can't Lose, coming soon. Why should people listen to it?
People should listen to it because it's something that's necessary, something that we all go through in life, regardless of what you're doing. You're always wondering, when am I going to get to that next level? When am I going to be able to do this and that? Whether it's materialistic or mental or physical, like, I feel like it can just do a lot for people that are in that position and really help them and just push them towards the things that they need to do, and hopefully allow them to grow stronger in their faith, which is one of the big reasons for me, is to be able to share how God has got me to this position. So I feel like it's a good listen for all.